just left the Trig Point Rhiw Arw and I'm heading back the way I came, but I'm going to follow Offa's Dyke all the way up past where my car was. There's a track down there. I'll see how far the next trig point is, which is called North Daren. If it's not too far, I'll walk to that and then I'll come back to my car down the hill. The walking is pretty straightforward here. It's just a ridge walk. Now we're walking on Offa's Dyke and the path is very good. I wanted to have a rant about something. Oh, I know what it was. When I was driving to the car park, you've got to drive on country lanes, and invariably you'll come across somebody coming the other way, and it's just a case then of one of you reversing to an appropriate point. I was coming down a hill and I met a car coming up, and I remembered that about 100 yards back around the corner there was a bit of a pull-in. So I thought, well, I'll do the gentlemanly thing. There was a lady in the car in front of me, and I reversed back up, which I did. A bit of a struggle because I hate reversing and I'm not very good at it. But I pulled into the thing, and when she went past, she didn't even acknowledge, she didn't put her hand up or nothing, just looked straight ahead. And I thought, how bloody rude is that? It's common courtesy that you should acknowledge somebody that, you know, you're both in a country lane and you've done something. She was probably in her 20s. She didn't even glance my way and just carried on up the hill. And I called her a bit of a something. And when I got back down to the spot that I had reversed from and where her car had come from, literally behind her car, because I'd just come round a corner, literally behind her car, not more than 5 yards, was a massive pull-in to a farm building. And I really called her something then. Oh, how rude is that? Rant over. So in the far distance is Rhiw Arw. I've walked for about 30 minutes. I've come to this cairn and I think I can see the trig point in the distance. There's some people walking away from it at the moment. If it's not the trig point, it's a cairn, and the trig point is not far from there. It's getting warm now, and I've because it's a ridge and it's fairly flat, I've been hoofing it, and I'm in a sweat now. Stopped to talk to a German couple who were staying in Lantoni Priory for a couple of days and then heading up to Snowdon. So they were asking for some recommendations. So I told them to go up Connect and stay away from the main peaks. This is a bit further up than I thought, to be honest. I was wondering when it was I came here, and while I was talking to the German couple, I remembered myself and Alan Thompson walked up to the priory, up the path that German couple have probably come up, came up this path and then dropped down into Capel y Ffyn. And so I have been here, and I'm surprised I've not got a photograph of it, because I somewhere got a photograph of me sat in a blue check shirt. Strange things you remember. It was a favourite shirt. And looking down into Lantoni, and that is the time that we walked a Capel y Ffyn and we came up this path. This path now, if I turn it around and show you, is a proper path with flagstones on, because this is a peat bog area and it's been very worn out, so they've tried to keep a path so that people keep on it. The shot that I'd like to take, and those people are a long way away from it, I'm going to get there very quickly. Swift there. I can hear flies again. Oh, somebody's left something on top of the Trig Point. Let's go. So there's North Daren, 610 metres. We should be looking down into the Olcan Valley. Now, there we go. If I come to the edge, it's not particularly, oh, it is steeper than I thought. Yeah, there you go. So this is the Olcan Valley, up the Cat's Back, Black Hill. Beautiful. So this is England. So you meet the loveliest people on a hill. So I've come back to the Trig Point with a couple that I passed earlier on. Sat down and chatted. There were too many flies down there. And that's Luke and his wife just walking away. They're staying down in Lantony. We got talking about stuff. And it transpires that Luke was a doctor, because I was telling him that I'd had a TIA last year. We went from there, and then we talked about chess and lots of things. So I had a really nice chat. His wife just took a photograph of us now as well, so which was quite nice. So before anybody else comes along, I'm going to take a photograph of me on the Trig and a couple more shots, and then make my way back down to Red Daren and back to the car.